We're back with head football coach Miguel Regalado. Coach, big win last weekend against the Pioneers in Olathe. Talk about your team's performance, specifically the defense, who stepped up big and stopped a big offense in Mid-America.
Yeah, it was a gutty performance by our defense. You talk about one of the top offenses in the nation, KP, that came in on a roll. You could tell in the atmosphere of the stadium that you just felt Mid-America felt like they were going to win that football game. And I think our kids came out from the first snap and they challenged them every single snap. I was really, really happy with the way we responded to adversity. I think anytime you're in a big playoff game like that, which it is, it's a playoff game, and you turn the ball over twice on special forces, most teams would panic and they would go and they would slip and they would go down. Our guys never flinched. They never flinched. They kept battling every single snap. Our offense made plays when they had to make them, and I was just really proud of the way that they overcame and the way that they finished.
How big is it in a game like that to be able to turn around and see such a big crowd behind you as well? Huge turnout from the Baker Wildcat fans on the visitor side over there.
I was in pregame and I was walking out with our captains, and I said, "Look up, look there in the stands." I said, "One team knows they're good enough and they're going to win. The other one's kind of wondering." They had a good crowd, but I don't think it was as good as ours. And so that was really neat to see. They were in it the entire way. Most fans, when they would see our offense struggling the way we were, you'd start to hear some boo birds, but I tell you what, they were positive and they were rocking the entire way.
Absolutely. Heading into this week, you guys have Missouri Baptist here, final week of the regular season, senior day as well. Talk about what you guys need to do, both sides of the football, all three sides of the football, to be able to come away with a win this Saturday.
You know, I'm interested in seeing if our defense can come out and be ready to go from the first snap. They were in a very emotional game last week. I thought they played their hearts out. A team has a tendency to maybe have a lull after a performance like that, so I'm going to challenge our defense to come out and start fast. Our offense needs to finish some drives. I think it was pretty apparent last week. We had plenty of opportunities to put that game away. We could not do it, whether it be drop balls or what have you. We've got to finish some drives. We've been really fortunate to have great field position all year long, and at times we've taken advantage of it, and at times we haven't. And in a big game like this, we need to take advantage of that. Our special forces needs to score points. It's been a while since our special forces has scored points. We need to block a punt. We need to return a kick. We need to do something that takes the pressure off our offense of having to be perfect. And I think if we can do that in those three phases, we're going to have a good chance.
Big weekend, chance for a share of the Hart Conference Championship. Talk about how you can keep your team kind of ready for this one, and should be easy being a conference championship, but how do you keep them from getting too high, too low, anything like that?
I think it starts with the staff. It does. It starts with the staff. You don't want to make this thing bigger than it is. I'm not going to lie. I had a ring designed, and I showed it to them and reminded them that that's what they're playing for. I reminded them when they come to Baker, they're expected to win. They're expected to be in the playoffs. They're expected to compete for national championships. So as long as we all understand what we're here to do, I think they're going to be okay. And you know, to me, KP, this week is about seniors. This is about our seniors. You know, you're going to speak with Manoah here in a little bit, and Manoah's parents have never seen him play football, and they're going to see him on senior day play football. He's played his butt off all year long on defense, on special forces. To me, it's about sending our seniors out with one final memory at Listen Stadium. Hopefully it's another one next week, but you never know. So I want to send them out with a great memory, because I think we saw last week how devastating it can be losing on senior day, and I hate that feeling. It happened to us last year against Benedictine, and we're going to make sure we go out the right way.
For sure. Talked about the seniors a little bit. Talk about them. What is this senior, you're in year 2 now, what has this senior class meant to you, meant to this program?
You know, they have bought in. I think last year our seniors were like, we better do what we're supposed to do, because out of fear kind of deal. Not that I coach out of fear, but just that transition of a new coach and a new system, and they were just kind of, boom, getting it done. This group is totally bought in. This group has been there all summer long. You look up and down our starting 2 deep, you're seeing guys that were 21-0 this summer. That's a huge difference. That makes the difference in games like last week. So it means a lot to me to see guys like Thad Metcalf, Deshaun Lewis, that have been there for so long, before I even got here. Adrian Tamayo came with me from Clark. It's going to be awesome if we get this thing on Saturday to send him out with his first true ring, because he tore his ACL last week. Just stories like that, stories like Manoah, it's just awesome to be a part of it. and we're really looking forward to it.
There's a few seniors as well that are student assistants, student managers. Don't want to leave them out. Give them a little shout out. What have they meant for you and your staff?
Everything. You talk Grayson Quick. Grayson Quick is the first guy out at practice every single day. He's out there 30 minutes before anybody else, setting up coaches' drills, coaches' bags. Jack Bailey's been our director of football operations, takes care of all the crap, KP, that nobody else wants to take care of. He's there an hour after everybody's gone, cutting up the film. Sean Urban, Bo Coleman, these are guys that are invaluable to us. We're going to take our seniors to a very nice dinner tonight, along with our staff and along with our student assistants, to show them our appreciation.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time today, Coach, and good luck this weekend. Be sure to tune in to BakerWildcats.com on Saturday at 1 p.m. as the Wildcats take on Missouri Baptist.